Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to Joan for joining us today, Steve from Austin, Jermila from the Czech Republic, Grace from Long Island, New York, Jay, how are you? Heidi from New York, Brad from East Texas, Florencia from Uruguay. I have a hard time saying that. Welcome. And we have a few quick announcements. We are going to be using a wall today and a stretchy band. So I want you to start standing up against the wall, but have a chair or your walker in front of you. And I want to thank you for joining me today. If you have a great time during this workout, give us a thumbs up. And if you're watching a replay, feel free to add your comments and questions in the comment section below. We love to hear from you. We have canceled all our in-person classes due to an increase in COVID cases here in Austin. So we're going to continue to have our Thursday live class scheduled at 11 a.m. here, and then Nancy will be leading Rhythm and Moves at 1 p.m. So don't miss it. And next week is our Ride the Waves fundraising week. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to be a part of the theme week activities, and we'd love it if you could join in on the fun and donate what you can. Our goal for the week is $10,000. So we are a nonprofit, and we hope that you will contribute. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's stand up against the wall. You want to try to put your feet up against the wall and stand as straight and tall as you can. So make sure you have your walker in front of you if you need it, or a chair. Don't pull back on the chair, push down on the chair. Rotate your palms open and pull your chin down slightly, pressing the back of your head up against the wall. This is an excellent test of your posture. So you want to see if you can get the back of your head up against the wall, your shoulder blades, your glutes, your calves, and your heels, and then the back of your hands. So your shoulders are down and back, your abs are pulled in. Let's just start here by taking some nice deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, deep breath in. And exhale. And this is a lot more challenging than it looks because it's forcing us to stand up straight and tall. A lot of times we think we're standing tall, but we're not. So this really proves whether you're standing tall or not. Let's go ahead and cover one eye if you can. Or close that eye. Close it or cover it. Continue taking deep breaths, pressing the shoulder blades into the wall, belly in. Good. Release that hand and switch hands. Close your eye. Deep breaths. Your sight affects your balance. Your hearing affects your balance. And if you have difficulty with your hearing and your sight, it definitely affects your balance. Go ahead and release. Now, if you feel comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through your mouth. Okay, good job. Open your eyes, take your arms out to the side now. See if you can press the back of your hands into the wall, reaching through the fingertips. Opening the chest. Shoulders are working. Pull your shoulders down and back. Press the back of your head into the wall. Good, and lower your hands back down. Rotate your palms down. You're going to lift one arm up, reaching tall. Reach through your fingertips. Pull your top shoulder down, and then lower that hand And switch. Inhale, stretch and lengthen. Try to reach all the way back to the wall if you can, and lower back down. So if you need to hold on to something and just lift one arm at a time. If you can, keep your hands pressed up against the wall. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Keep going. Good. Now you're going to rotate your palms up. You're going to bring both arms up, inhaling. Rotate your palms out and then lower them back down. Pressing the shoulders down, using your own resistance by pulling and pressing. So pull up, rotate out, press down. Inhale up. If you've got issues with your range of motion due to injuries, just lift as high as you can. If you need to hold on to something, hold on with one hand and just do one hand at a time. Stay safe. That's it. Let's do a few more. One more. And down. Good. Step away from the wall a little bit. Let's roll our shoulders. Hold on to your chair if you need to. Bend your knees. Bend. Shoulders up, back, and around, opening the chest. Loosen up the shoulders. Bend the knees. And then alternate rolling the shoulders. Whoops. And release. Good. We're going to step back up against the wall. Press the back of your heels up against the wall if you can. Pull your abs in, chin down. Arms come out to the side this time. Try to drag your fingertips along the wall if you can. Getting a good stretch through your shoulders. If you need to, bring the arms forward. That's okay. But if you can, try to drag your fingers all the way up, touching the wall. Stretch those shoulders. Good. Let's do 3 more. Two more. And one more. Good. Step away from the wall. Roll the shoulders up, back, and around. Open the chest. And alternate. Good. We're going to turn sideways now. So you want to bring your shoulder up against the wall. Have your chair or your walker here or chair here so that you can hold on. Bring your arm up shoulder height. So your shoulder and arm are pressed into the wall. Lift your inside leg. Bring the knee up, foot up to the knee, and then lower that leg back down. So my zipper is pulled in, my abs are in. I'm working on my posture. Hold on to the chair as needed. This is challenging. Lift the knee up and then lower back down slowly. Just using the inside leg. Stretch tall. Lower back down. Again. As you lift your foot, flex that foot, pulling the heel, the toes up. Good. Now take your feet a little bit apart. Bring your palms together. Bend your knees. You're going to take your arm and open it out and then bring it back. I'm going to scoot up so I have more room. Try to open the arm all the way back if you can. Your eyes follow your hand. Open. Just do what you can. This is challenging. Knees are soft. Abs are in, working the waist, opening the chest. One more. Good. Release and face the front. Shake out your shoulders. Let's turn to the other side. You want your arm out. Press your shoulder down. Hold on to the chair. Lift the inside knee and lower it back down. Lift up. Flex that foot. Abs in, stretching tall. Lift your heel. Lift that knee. Good. 2 more times. 1 more time. Lift and release. Palms together. Open the arms and chest. Bring your hand all the way back if you can, and then bring the arm hand to hand. Open the chest. Eyes follow your hand if you can, and pull back. Open and close. Good. 2 more. Open. 1 more time. Open the chest and release. Good. Release the arms. Face the front. Shake out your shoulders again. Holding onto your chair. Feet hip width apart. We're going to do a squat. Sit back. Squeeze up. Sit back. Squeeze the glutes up. Sink into the hips. Building strength in the legs. 5 more. Make sure the knees are right over the toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Face the sideways again. Arm up. This time your hips are squared. Hold on to your chair. Lift your knee up slightly, and then you're going to take that leg and press it into the wall. The support leg is bent. You're strengthening the standing leg and the hip of the leg that's up. So press the leg into the wall and then release. Press, release, press, release, press, release. 1 more. Press and release. Good. Shake out those legs. Face the front. Let's do another set of squats. Feet hip width apart. Sit back. Squeeze up. Hips back and up. Hold on as needed. Never pull back on the chair. Press down. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Turn to the other side. Arm up, pressing the shoulder and arm into the wall. Hold on with your hand to the chair. Lift your leg. Now take that leg and press it against the wall and then release. Press, release, press, release, press, release, press, release. 1 more time. Press and release. Good. Shake out your legs. Pump your feet all the way up to the toes. Do the opposite arm as leg. Lift, lift, lift. Okay, good. I'm going to move the chair so you can see me better. Make sure your chair is where you can hold on if you need to. We're going to turn around and face the wall now. So I'm going to bring 1 foot up against the wall and 1 foot back. My forearms are pressing into the wall. My front foot is right up against the wall. My back leg is straight. Pressing my shoulders down, I'm getting a good stretch in my hamstring behind my leg. Feel that stretch all the way down the back of the leg. Abs in. And if it's more comfortable for you to have your hands wide for better balance, that's okay too. You don't want to pull the head forward though. Your ears and shoulders and hips are in alignment. Good, now lift your back heel up and then press it back down. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Working through the ankle. Five more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press that back heel down, bend your front knee, tilt the tailbone under slightly, and now bend your back leg. Try to press your heel down at the same time that you bend the knee. Hold. And straighten the leg. Good. Come to your hands and then release. Shake out your legs. Pump your feet. Switch legs. Bring your foot all the way to the front. The other foot comes back. The further your foot is, the more you're going to feel that stretch. Lower to the forearms. Press down with the shoulders, engaging the core. Breathe and hold. Good. Now we're going to work through our ankle. Lift your heel up, press back down. And you can do this holding onto a counter as well. So you can hold on to the kitchen counter or a bathroom counter if that makes you feel sturdy, more sturdy. Two more. Press your back heel down, stretch and hold. And now bend your back knee slightly. Feel the stretch in the ankle. Straighten the leg out. Come to your hands and release. Good. Shake out your shoulders. Come back up against the wall. Bring one arm across, hold onto the wrist, and have your chair here if you need it. Open and close your hand. Make a fist, circle your thumb. And if you get tired, feel free to sit down. Open the arm out to the side. Good. Release. Switching arms, bring the arm across. Hold on to the wrist as you pull your shoulder down. Wiggle the fingers. Fist and open. And release. Good. We're going to do some push-ups against the wall now. So carefully turn around. You want your hands chest height. Walk your feet back, feet apart, arms wide. First set with the arms wide, you're going to bend your arms, bringing your forehead toward the wall. So we're not pulling our head forward. Think about bringing the nose toward the wall without pulling the head forward. Body straight. Breathe. Good, and release. I'm going to turn my chair sideways now so that you can see me better. Let's stretch by walking our hips back and lowering the chest. So you can do this holding onto the chair, or you can do this holding onto the wall. Lower the chest, relax your head, turn the head side to side, pull your hips back, getting a good stretch through the back and the hamstrings. Good. Slowly roll up, walking your feet in. Hands come behind your back. Open the chest and look up. If you need to, hold on with one hand. And release. We're going to do another set of push-ups. This time we're going to stagger our hands. So one hand is going to be up higher, the other one lower. Staggered stance, feet apart. Let's do a set of push-ups here. 10 at your own pace. Do what you can. Breathe. One more. And release. Hold on to your chair. Walk your hips back and stretch again. Stretching through the spine. Try to lift your toes up if you can as you pull your hips back. Release your toes, bend your knees, slowly walk your feet back in. One hand or both behind your back, opening the chest, look up. And release, and we're going to do another set of staggered hands. The other hand is on top this time. Just about one hand width apart. Push-ups, 10 at your own pace. Feet are back, body is straight. Last one. All right, good job. Shake out your shoulders. Hands on the chair. Walk your hips back again and stretch. Last time. Breathe. Bend your knees. Walk your feet in. Open the chest and look up. Hold on if you need to. And release. Great job. Let's go ahead and sit down now. Carefully sit down. Take a sip of water if you've got some. And we're going to get our bands out. So you want to keep resistance on the bands all the time. If you don't have a band, you can use some stretchy leggings, but always keep tension on the band. You don't want the band to go slack at all. So we're going to keep tension on the band. Thumbs in, pull apart. And then slowly release. Exhale, pull. Inhale, release. Notice how I've got tension on the band all the time, and I'm taking it very slow and controlled. Our muscles are like these bands. They can rip and tear. We don't want that to happen. So we want to take this very slowly. We want to use control. Rest when you get tired. Start again when you can. Hold the arms out, lift your chest, belly in. Good, release slowly. Now let's take our arms at an angle. So one arm up at an angle, pull apart. 5 times, slow and controlled. Exhale, open. Inhale, release. On the 5th time, this is our last one, we're going to hold. Hold, 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 and release. Good. Switch angles. Sit tall, abs in, pull apart, release slowly. Exhale, open. Inhale, release. Last time, hold. That's it. Good. Release. Shake out your shoulders. And now we're going to take our bands and fold them in half. So you're going to hold the top part, place your hand in the middle with your palm facing out. So it's between my thumb and my pointer finger. I've got it like this. I'm going to take my hand that's holding the top part to my shoulder. My elbow is bent 90 degrees, my wrist is straight. Elbow up, press out, release slowly. Exhale out, inhale back. So if you don't own a band, you can order these through Amazon. They're very inexpensive. It's nice to have some resistance tubing or resistance bands. Resistance builds stronger muscles and bones. Good. Now bring your elbow out to the side. Chest out, wrist straight. Press out, release slowly. Press, release. Good. Keep going. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Now take your hand to your hip. Sitting tall, you're going to press back behind you. Stop at the hip. Back and stop. Wrist straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Good. Release that arm. Shake it out. We're going to switch hands. So your band is folded in half. You're holding the top part. You place your hand with your palm facing out. Palm faces out, thumb is out. Bend your elbow, reaching to your opposite shoulder. Your wrist is straight. The elbow is bent 90 degrees. Extend out. Release slowly, keeping resistance on the band all the time. We're doing a set of 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now bring that elbow out to the side. Extend out. Release slowly, keeping resistance on the band all the time. And if you don't have a band, you can just do this without a band, with using your own resistance by pressing out and pulling back. Two more. One more. Good. And to the hip. Chest up, press back, stop at the hip. Make sure your wrist is straight. You don't want to bend the wrist. We want to feel the back of our arms, our triceps working, and not our wrists. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Release, shake it out. Let's wiggle our fingers and move on to our outer thigh. So you're going to take the band on the top of your thigh now. Cross it under. Scoot forward in your chair so you've got plenty of room underneath your legs. Cross underneath. Holding the ends, and I like to knot the ends of mine so it's easier to grip. Place them on your thighs. Lift your heels. Knees press open and then release. So my heels stay up. I'm sitting tall, shoulders down and back, belly in. Press. Release slowly. Strengthening my hips and my outer thighs. And this time hold. Good. Release. Release your band. Shake out your legs. Now we're going to take the band and wrap it around our ankles. So bend down carefully. Tie it around the ankles. So you've got resistance on your bands. Scoot forward in your chair. Resist. Step out and back in. out, and in. Abs in, step, step, out, and in. Keeping resistance on the bands all the time. Let's do a few more. Good. Now keeping resistance on the band, extend the leg out. Press out. Try to keep the band around the ankles. If it starts to roll up, go ahead and reach, pull it back down. Press out. They want to roll up, that's okay. Okay, good. Now what we're going to do is place the band under one foot. Well, let's place them under both feet. So open your bands up and place them under the balls of your feet. Make sure you've got a good grip on your feet. And then lift your knees up, flexing your feet. Flex as you lift. So you've got resistance. Pulling those knees up. If the bands roll up, that's okay. The main thing is we don't want them to come off of our feet. Good, and release. Go ahead and take one foot out, and so you're going to hold your band with your hands with one foot, flexing that foot. You want your knee in line with your heel, just lower and lift the toe. So you've got plenty of resistance. I'm going to fix this a little bit. So I've got a good grip on the ball of my foot with the band. I'm holding the band. I'm just going to lower my toes and lift. Strengthening your shins, that's the front of your foot, the front of your leg. Keep your heels down. Good, now rotate the toe in and out from the hip. Toe down, rotate out. Toe in, toe out. Toe in, toe out. You've got it. And back to the center. Good. Release the band carefully. And we're going to switch legs. So carefully place the band underneath the ball of your foot. Get a good grip on your band. Sit up straight and tall, shoulders down and back. Lower your toe and lift. Down and up. Really work through the feet. Rotate the toe in and out from the hip. A few more. One more. And release. Good. Release your band slowly. Let's shake out our legs. And now keeping the band tied up, you're going to take your hands palms in, thumbs in. So the wrists are straight. You're going to press and release. Pull apart, release slowly, keeping resistance on the bands all the time. Shoulders down and back, good posture. Good. Lower one hand on your thigh, your other palm presses up. So you're going to press down with your hand, lift and lower. So we're working our bicep, that's the front of our arm. Press down with your hand, slow and controlled. Good. Switch hands. Rotate your palm up. One palm up, one palm down. The palm that's down comes down to your thigh. Your elbow is in. Lift up and then lower down. Press down with your hand, resisting. Good. 2 more. And release the bands. Let's stretch our biceps by opening our arms and opening our chest. Rotate your thumbs back. Stretch out those arms. Lower one hand, stretch tall. And switch, reach. Good. This time, instead of our palms facing in, we're going to rotate our palms out if you can. So take your hands inside, rotate your palms out. Your thumbs can be in or out. It's up to you. Shoulders pressed down. Now pull apart. Wrist is straight. Chest height. Good. Now palms face down. Bring your elbows back and out. Back, out. Hold one arm to the front. You're going to bring one elbow back 10 times. Pull back. Pull back. Slow and controlled. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the arms out. Switch hands. Pull your elbow back. That top arm stays straight in front of you. Two more. And release. Good. Shake out those shoulders. Ooh, that was hard. Go ahead and put your bands down. Inhale, stretch and lengthen. Let's stretch our tricep. Bend your elbow, reach toward your shoulders, toward the shoulder blades. Lift the head and chest. And stretch tall. Switch arms, bend, pull back. And stretch tall. Good. Release. Shake out your shoulders. And reach under one thigh. Point and flex your foot, sitting tall. Circle the ankle. Circle the other way. Hold your leg up, seated balance. Cross at the ankle. Opposite hand across, reaching to the back of your chair. Look over your shoulder. Stretch your spine. Arms come up and over. Look behind you. Again, up and over. One more time. And center. Now take your hand and gently press that knee open with your palm up. And then if you can, cross your ankle at your knee. We're going to stretch our hips by gently leaning forward, pressing our knee open, relaxing into the stretch. So you don't want to pull the head forward. You just gently want to lean forward from the hip. Sit up tall and lean forward. Breathe into the hip. You should definitely feel this stretch right in the outer thigh and hip. And come up. Good. Release. Switch legs. Reach under your thigh. Point and flex. Circle the ankle. Reverse. Good. Hold that leg up, seated balance. Cross at the ankle, opposite hand across. Look over your shoulder, stretch your back. Arms come up and over. Up and over. One more time. Good. Uncross that leg. Palm up, press your knee open, lift your chest, stretching the hip. And you can either hinge from the hip here, or if you can, cross your ankle at the knee. Gently lean forward. Relax your shoulders. Breathe into your stretch. And sit back up. Lean forward again. Breathe into the hip. And release. Good. We're going to stand up one more time. So either turn to the side or step forward. Make sure you've got your walker or something sturdy to hold on to. We're going to come back up against the wall one more time. So come up against the wall. Make sure you've got your chair or your walker in front of you. Press your heels back. Shoulders down and back, abs in. Open your palms, chin pulls back, down and back slightly. Breathe and hold. See if your posture is any better now than it was at the beginning of the class. Hopefully you can see an improvement. Inhale, bring your arms up. Rotate your palms out and slowly lower down. Just do one arm at a time if that's what you need to do. Hold on if you need to. Rotate your palms open. Bring your arms out to the side. Press the back of your hands into the wall. Bring the arms forward. Palms together. Shoulders down and back. Turn your head to one side. Back to the center. Turn your head to the other side. And center ear to your shoulder. Center ear to the shoulder. If you want to stay sitting, that's okay. You don't have to stand. And center. Lift your head and chest, look up, hold on if you need to. Look straight ahead. Pull your chin down. And look straight ahead. Open and close your fingers, palms open and close. Open, close. Clasp your hands together, roll the wrist. Reverse. And together. Great job today. Give yourselves a hand. That was very challenging. So I'm going to make the announcements again and give a shout out to those of you who have joined us. Feel free to go ahead and sit down, take some drink some water. Hi to Joan and Steve, Jermilla, Grace, Jay, Heidi, Brad, Florencia. So glad you could join us today. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're watching this replay, feel free to add your comments and questions. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think of my classes, and if you have any questions about anything, I'm always happy to answer. We have canceled all our in-person classes because we have an increase in COVID here in Austin. So we are doing our classes live, and we have this class at 11. Nancy's leading a rhythm and moves class at 1, so don't miss that. And then next week is our Ride the Waves fundraising week. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to be part of theme week activities, and we'd love for you to join us and donate if you can. Our goal for the week will be $10,000. Anything you can give is very greatly appreciated. And let's see, we have a few more people. Joan from Portland, Oregon, Karen from Canada, Hideo from Japan, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, welcome. Margaret from Virginia, Judith and Joe, and Jane Norwood. So great to see all of you. Take care and have a great weekend.